Hello, Kiss Me Cake here. Just going to show you how to do some roses. I made one of it early just to give you a quick look. To make you something similar to this. Okay. Use 3 cutters. Those and a cocktail stick. And also your ball roller and your mat. That's it. Okay. Right. Here we go. First of all, I've done it in 3 colours to do a cascade. Now, to save time, I just rolled out the other 2 pieces ready and popped them inside sandwich bags so we can get a quicker tutorial for you. Okay, this is just a regular Asta fondant with Tylo or CMC or gum tracantha you add in. Usually a teaspoon to 250 grams of fondant. I made this early this morning because it gives it more stretchy flavour. Okay, what you need to do first is make your bud in the middle. Okay, just that sort of shape. You can do them on wires. I haven't done them on wires yet, but hey ho, one day I will get there. Okay, and this we see it. We need to roll it out because we need to make the centerpiece. Now these mats that I use, you can get them in packs of 3. I get them from Asda, £2.50. Look, no cornflour, nothing on there. Non-stick mat, non-stick rolling pan, £2.50 3 of those, and whatever price you pay for these. Why go mad and buy all the expensive stuff? Okay, smaller one. Give it a cut. Lift off. I'll just pop that inside a little bit of a bag. And lift it up. Okay. Excuse the sniffing, I'm just getting over a cold, as we do that time of year. I'm just dusting a little bit of cornflour on my fingertips, just to lightly go over. You can hardly see it. Okay. With your ball tool, this is the secret bit. With a circular motion, just go around the edge of each petal. Okay. And what that does is it just thins each petal out. And you think, oh, okay. Try it with untreated fondant and you just get a gunky mess and sticks to your mat. You think, oh my good night, where have I gone wrong? And you slap the cutters and the stuff in your box and you think, I'm not going to do that again. I did exactly the same. But then I thought, why am I going to be beaten? I've got the tools, let's go for it. Trial and error. Here we go. See, they look good even just by doing it with that. Okay, last one there. Now you can either use glue or wet water. Man, can you get dry water? Ah, no. To stick your petal on. What I'm going to do is just sort of do a crisscross and just sort of dose the insides of the petals. Now with this being for the inside petal, I'm not going to use the cocktail stick. All will be revealed. Okay, I stick my bud in the middle to pick it up. Bring a petal up. Sort of wrap it round. Okay. And another one. And wrap it round. Just keep going round. You think, is she going through it? You just sort of press that in and kink it a bit. And again. If it comes off in your hand, don't worry. Just stick it back on. You've got glue there. See, so don't panic. All these things are there to help you, including the Mad KMC. Okay, right. You can just tweak those if you want. Now, that if you wanted to, you could just have it as a rosebud. I'm just going to stick it there now. Move that back out the way. Now we're done dark pink, so I want medium pink next. There we go. Here's one I prepared earlier. And whenever rolling them out, using the non-stick roller with the pink rings, which is the thinner thickness, you've got the purple rings, which are thicker. Give you another quick look. Ta-da! Wonder Woman. Next size rose. Petal. There we go. Pop it out on your mat. Put that back in the bag because I don't need that one because I'm going to do 2 lighter ones. Same again. Ball tool, circular motion, all the way round. Okay. I will forewarn you. You might hear the dogs woofing. You'll be lucky if you don't. But next door's but once I've got 2 new kittens and they've got a new favourite thing of sitting on top of our conservatory roof. Well, both our dogs are old dogs. And they're sitting lying in the sun on the conservatory furniture. Nobody else seems to get in there except the blinking dogs. And they're enjoying the sun. And then the kittens will decide to trample all over the roof. And then all hell breaks loose. Wouldn't mind. Both of them are bloody blind, if not half blind. That keeps them out of mischief. Right, there we go. It's all thin. Flip it over. Okay? Hold it in your hand. With a cocktail stick, put a bit of your petal with your thumb. And just give it a roll. If you can see it there. So it's sort of turned in on itself. You don't have to do it severe, you can do some bigger, some smaller. I say nature isn't uniform. She does all sorts of things. Well, look at humans. Long, tall, short, thin, fat, round, square. No, not square, really, I suppose. Just as I'm keeping you entertained while I'm just turning those. My hands are in the way of the camera. Duh. There we go. Finger and thumb. Curl. Lift it with your cocktail stick. Finger and thumb. Curl. You can see the desired effect here. Okay. Oh. Finger and thumb. And finger and thumb. Okay, use your cocktail stick just to sort of flick it back up, flip it over. You think, that looks a pile of pants. That doesn't look much like a rose. Let's get the glue, or the water, or whatever your little heart desires. Okay. The one we've got earlier, stick in the middle. Now, sort of try and do it off centre from a petal and bring one up. Okay. And go round and work your way round with the others. Each time sort of just overlapping them. Okay. See, I've done it again. I've pulled and tugged. But not to worry. It can be fixed. And then another one there. Some of these curls haven't gone quite as I wanted them to, but tweak them with your fingers. You've already made a start with the cocktail stick. Finish them off. Okay? And that's just the centre bud and 2 layers of petals. Right, just get in there. Stick it in there. What's it, Matt? And here we go again. Wow, shivering me timbers. So most folk have these posh stacks of things, sleeves that they just open up and do. I use what we've got in the house. Okay. And make sure that's fine. Now this last one, I'm going to give 2 petals, make it a big full bloom rose. You could go even more. I ain't that brave. 1. That one on the mat. That on there. These are the 5 petal cutters. You can get them in packs of 3, 4 or 5. I'll stick that in the bag because I don't need that one. I'll put that one in the bag just to keep it so it doesn't go concrete. Party Animals online via eBay or your craft shops or your cakey shops. Oh, they're all good. Okay, circular motion yet again. See, what you're doing is you're thinning the ends, and if you notice, because it's had Tylo added to it, if you did it with just fondant, you go dry and crack, and you think, ah. There are some absolutely fantastic cake makers out there that do the most divine roses to die for. Cotton and Crumbs, oh gosh. Darcy's, she does some lovely ones as well. Oh. My idols, they are, in the cakey world. There we go. See, circular motions and just sort of thinning each petal out. With having this sponge, if you did it on the mat, it go. Do you know, because it's got a soft background, it makes wonders. Okay. It's just circular motions like so. Gently, gently, softly, softly. And if you're happy, I was going to burst into song then. I was going to say, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Now, if you're happy with what you've got there, then stop. Flip it over. Cocktail stick. And roll it. If you hear that chuckling in the background, that's the kids in the dining room. There isn't shouting to tell them to shut their faces. I could say, kids, I'm videoing tutorial. Shut your faces. See? Rolling it again just with your cocktail stick. See? Roll it there and turn it out. One of these days I might get the knack of being able to do it without having my hands in the way. Showing you these. What's the best way I can do? I've got an amateur. Okay. You can leave them a bit longer to dry. But if you know me, I don't like faffing. Don't like waiting. Wham bam, thank you mum, let's get it done. Okay, just one more. Give it a curl. And another curl. Same as before, flip it over with your glue. You see, I've done 3 different colours. I've done a darker pink, a lighter pink, and then gone to the very light pink. Just really to give it a more realistic rose. Okay, there we go again. Now with it offset from where your 2 petals are, bring that one up. Okay. So just gently hold aside. Bring that petal up and stick it with a bit of glue. And same again with the other one. And again. And again. And the last one. Now you'll see that some of these, the curls have come out of them, so just bend them back down. You can sort of push them in. Now that's 3 lots. We'll do the last one and that'll make it more full of bloom. I tell you what, it does not look like a rose, but not like a cabbage. So I'll stick it on there, just so you can see it when we do this last one. Here we go. And the more practice you get, the quicker you find that you can go with them. Okay. No, you haven't gone deaf. I was concentrating, if you heard that the noise was then. Brains whirring and clinking. And last one there. Okay, cocktail stick. Flip it over. Curl. Curl. And curl again. Curl again. Curl again. You see, this one here was a little bit tatty, but once you curl it, never going to be otherwise. It's a rose. It'll look lovely when it's done. And again. So it's really for the last one there, you could have gone even bigger. But I can only find those few. Watch it, I've got that much stuff in my drawers, it's unreal. Okay, bring it through again. And then bring the other one up. Don't forget, offset it from where you had a petal there. Let's do it on that one there. Okay. Holding it aside, bring one up. That's come off in my hand again. Bring another one up. And another one. And another one. Okay, there we go. You can squeeze it in and do. And then that's it. Okay. And now put that to dry. And there we go. So, that's how I make the roses with these. Simple and easy. Cake loaves and hooks, oh crumbs, kiss me cake.